Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me. I am Mary, and today I am going to do a political reading concerning President Joe Biden. And this reading is concerning an article that I read telling us about a federal court blocking the Biden administration's mandate. And this mandate concerns making sure that any employer with 100 or more employees has to follow the mandate. And of course we know that we see that people are, walking off their jobs and that kind of thing. And, they're just letting it all go, which is so unfair. I can't say that, I'm not against anything like that if that's what you want to do, as long as you have, the freedom to say yes or no. But in this case, of course, that has been taken from people, and we have to think about the fact that many of these people have went to school for years and years in order to work in the positions that they have, and all of a sudden everything can be taken away from you, and that is just, to me, is unfair. So I'm going to try to keep my bias out of this reading, and I just want to see what's going to happen with this, because it seems like this isn't the end of it. It may have to go to the Supreme Court, and and there's other states that have filed suits concerning the same matter, because they're losing workers, and they don't think it's fair. I mean, there are so many different things that can happen if this is imposed. So I want to know what's going to happen from here with that federal court blocking him from doing this. And he's, the thing about it is he's gotten OSHA involved also. But as far as I know, their limit is making sure that things are not broken at the workplace that may cause an employee to have an accident, or stuff like that, things that are going on within the workplace that needs to be fixed. But this is totally different. This is more along the lines of medical. And of course, like not everyone can or should follow this mandate, and especially if they've already had the virus, and they've built up their antibodies. So anyway, I want to take a look to see what's going to happen with this going forward. Will the Supreme Court uphold the mandate? Because it looks like it's going to go there, and especially I'm sure there's no way he's going to back down from it. But especially with all these other states following suit, and they're suing also over the mandate. I just want to see what's going to happen with it. All right, so Spirit, speak to me. Is this mandate going to be upheld once it reaches the Supreme Court? What's going to happen with this mandate of Joe Biden's? All right, let's pull some cards here. All right. First card up, we have the Fool. The Fool. Okay, I'm just going to pull a few more cards here before I before I discuss what I'm feeling here, what Spirit is telling me. Seven of Cups. The World. So far, what I am getting here is somebody's being a fool. Somebody's being a fool. Because, you know, we still don't know, is this legal? Can he really do that? So who's, you know, we can guess who's being the fool, I would think. And then we have the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups, to me, would mean that there's probably a lot of other options out there. You know, like I mentioned before, what if people already have built up antibodies to this? And people are confused, you know. People are really confused about what's going to happen with them. People are afraid. They're confused. You know, it's causing a lot of anxiety as far as, you know, people having control over their own bodies, or, you know, control over feeding their families, control over living the lives that they plan to live. So there's a lot of confusion. And the world is watching this. There is going to be some sort of completion coming up with this. But I want to pull a few more cards, you know, to see exactly. Because I have a feeling that once the Supreme Court rules here, you know, it's going to, depending on what the ruling is, it's going to be heard around the world. And, you know, what happens here may dictate what happens in other places also. Okay, so let me pull just a few more cards. Spirit, what else can you tell me about this? Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. King of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. I'm sorry, King of Pentacles. Okay. I have a feeling, and this is what I'm getting here, is that this Ten of Swords, this isn't going to work, Mr. Biden. The courts are going to move in pretty fast here. And this King of Pentacles is all about the money. Who are you working for? Who are you working for? The Ten of Pentacles is about the money. Are we really trying to protect the people? Really? I think the people, it looks like what's happening here is that this fool is confusing people. It's confusing the people. The people are confused because, you know, we got this thing about, is illegal? Can he do this? Can he do that? Also the thing about, what if we build up antibodies already? The thing about all these people that already worked during this time when it was such, you know, the virus was wreaking havoc all over the place, and the world is watching us. But here we have this ten of swords. I think it's going to continue to be blocked. I think that the courts are going to come in, and that money that the pharmaceuticals or whoever is trying to make, I think that that's going to be gone. But I'm going to pull a few more cards here, Spirit. What else can you tell me about this situation? I've got the Ace of Wands here. The Ace of Wands. It's new energy coming in. There's going to be a new beginning. A new beginning. And that beginning, I think, is for us. So, I am going to say that the courts are going to do their jobs. There's going to be a new beginning. This mandate is going to be stopped. This mandate is definitely going to be stopped. And the Fool is going to have to let it go. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm hearing. And that's what I'm sticking to. So guys, I think we have our answer. And I also see that there are some Democratic leaders that are stepping up against Biden. And I think I will do a reading on that. As a matter of fact, I think I'll just continue that on right now. Let's see here. Will more Democrats come out against the Biden mandate? Will more Democrats? Because I can't think of, I saw let me see if I can find that. Okay. So Democratic governor turns against the mandate and says that it's not correct or effective. Now, I don't know. This is one person that's just, come out. I don't know if others have said it or not, but this was along with that one article that I just read on. It's the governor, Democratic, Democratic Kansas Governor Laura Kelly came out against Biden's mandate. Things keep popping up here as one that is not the most effective or correct for her state. So this is the governor in Kansas, and she's against it, and she comes out and lets everyone know that she doesn't feel that it's effective or correct for her state. Now, what I want to know is, will others do the same? Will other governors come out against what is going on as far as these workers are concerned? I mean, yeah, I think he's taken it far enough as far as I'm concerned, but when you think about all the jobs that are going to be lost because of the fact that people, or the businesses that make, what if the business doesn't agree with it? That's another question. But right now, I want to know, will others start speaking out about it? And we know that some have already, because I think it's the governor of Texas that's very outspoken about the mandates. So I know he's one of them. But let's see, will others join forces and stand up to this mandate? And I think that he's given them until January 4th to the workers, until January 4th to get to get it done, which, lets him work through the holidays so he doesn't disrupt the holidays, which is strange because, if you ask me, if things was such an emergency, why would you have people wait until through the holidays are over? Because this was extended. But this also gives other states time to do something. Okay, so let me just see, will other people, will other governors, will other officials stand up to Mr. Biden concerning their states and this mandate that he's imposed and brought in OSHA to help him get it going, I guess, to make it more legal. So let's see, Spirit, tell me what will others join in with the governor of Kansas. Okay. Six of Pentacles. That is about giving and receiving and harmony, that kind of thing. Okay, let's see what else. King of Swords. This is a very, very smart businessman here. Okay. Okay. And we have the Eight of Swords. So, well, let me pull. Right now I'm seeing with this Six of Swords here about bringing harmony, and it's also about giving, a gift being given, like to the poor or that kind of thing, or receiving a gift. And then the King of Swords, he is a businessman. He is a businessman, but and it looks like someone is going to be tied up here with this Eight of Swords. But I need to get a little more clarity on that, Spirit. What else can you tell me about this particular situation? Will others join in? Okay, Ace of Cups is about new beginnings, new emotional beginnings. The Fool again. The Hierophant. Okay, this Hierophant, wow, he is about unity. In this case, I would say the law. Okay. I think that in this particular situation, the fool is being ran out of town by the law. There's going to be a new beginning. There's going to be a new beginning, and this new beginning is for the people and the businessmen that need to protect their businesses, and the law is going to stand behind the businessman. The fool is going to be feel tied up, in which it may take a minute for things to happen, but there's going to be a new beginning. There is going to be a new beginning, and I do feel like this is for the businesses, for the people, for the employers and the employees. This is the feeling that I'm getting. So I have a feeling that others are going to join in. Other state governors are going to join in, or, you know, other representatives are going to say, you know, this is unlawful. This is not the right way to do it. You know, we're losing people because of it. Our economies in our states are going down because of us. We don't have the workers, that kind of thing. And I think that others are going to join in. I really do. All right, so thank you guys. I just feel like I need to pull a couple more cards here, and I am. Okay, we have the Emperor. The Emperor, he's a bully. I think in this case that's him. Five of Swords, of course. A bunch of chaos. We're going to go through a lot before, you know, it's the decision. Before, you know, there's going to be a lot of governors following suit, and there's going to be a lot of chaos about it. And yes, people are going to step up. And there is a Nine of Pentacles, and this card is all about reaping what you sow. This is an independent woman or person, or, you know, in this case, state. That, you know, there's been instability, but I think that independently they are gonna come forward and speak on this. Next card we have up is the Queen of Pentacles, and this Queen of Pentacles, yeah, she's about the money. We may find out something going on with this though, because, you know, in the last reading that I had, we had the King of Pentacles. So is it all about the money? I would like to know that. And then we have, next up is the Ten of Cups, which is an ending to, it's all about relationships, but I'm feeling that this is like an ending to a relationship of some sort. Okay, yeah, and in this particular case, yeah, I can see him here in the background kind of serenading the people, the woman. But, you know, this also puts me in the mind of all of the ships that are sitting with the everything we need in it that are sitting there. This is maybe, I have a feeling that when the courts rule on the mandate portion of it, as far as the employees and the governors and things get involved in it, that things are going to start to becoming freed up. That relationships are going to change. Of course, relationships are going to change as far as the people coming out and saying that this is unfair. And when I say the people, I'm talking about, you know, the people that can help make the decisions, that can maybe get him to step back. You know, such as the governors and that kind of thing. And maybe it'll start things to moving again, so that things won't get as bad. You have to go back and look at, I did do a video on that. I can't think of the name of it now, but we know all about the the ships and things that carry the supplies and things that are sitting there with no movement. And this may cause things to move once these things are settled. And I got a feeling here that Joe Biden is on the losing end of this. Definitely. I think people are starting to wake up. People are starting to stand up, and they're saying enough is enough. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Please subscribe. Please share. And I will see you in the next reading.